Thanks, Dave. Dave wanted me to come and talk to you guys a little bit. I want to get two things across. Number one, take advantage of this. This is stuff you guys have between the camps and the combines and all this stuff. This stuff wasn't around. I graduated high school in the late 90s, so that wasn't around when I was in high school. I wish I had this stuff. I wish college coaches come see me throw, because I'm not 6'5". I wasn't a huge guy, or I didn't have a fantastic arm, but really the only film's the only thing we really had to send out to coaches, then. With the beauty of what you guys have now, as well as, most of your high schools probably have huddle. College coaches go on and see you and check you out and see your grades and all those things. So take advantage of that. And obviously you are by being here, but I wanted to get that across. Do as many things as you can. All right, and I was able to coach a little bit after I was done playing, and I was a GA at Temple when Al Golden was first year in 2006, and that's when those one-day camps started getting big. And I can tell you just from being on a coaching staff that's the best thing in the world for them, because they can see who works hard, who's first in line, who's receptive to coaching, who makes a mistake and then either puts their head down or gets right back up and gets after it again. So, take advantage of those things. Like Dave said, I grew up down shore at Red Bank Regional. Went to high school, I graduated there. I was quarterback. I didn't really throw the ball much in high school. Eric McCoo was my tailback, who went on to play at Penn State. He was top 10 recruits in the country coming out, so I did this a lot in high school instead of throwing the ball. But, coming out, I had a great sophomore year. My junior year, we were like 6-1. I blew out my knee. And I was the second-ranked recruit in the class in New Jersey that year, and tore my ACL, tore MCL, did the whole deal. And I rehabbed it. I came back. Went to a couple camps that summer, thank God. I went to Maryland. I went to Virginia, bounced around a little bit, and I actually verbaled to Maryland going into my senior year. And was excited about it, loved the campus. That's when the spread offense was first started getting big. So, 4 wides, and I was able to throw the ball. Going into my senior year, played, had a good year, and then the coaching staff actually got fired at the University of Maryland. So at that point, I didn't know what I was going to do. So one of my offers also was the Tennessee Tech University, which is in Cookeville, Tennessee. Anybody here at Cookeville? There's a reason why. There's not much there, okay? So I got down there. I redshirted my first year. My second year I came out, and I rotated with another quarterback, and about 6 games into the season, I got called in the coach's office, and they said, Tony, listen, we're going to move you to defense. We're going to move you to strong safety, and you're going to play special teams the rest of the year, which is obviously as a quarterback something you don't really want to hear. All right, so I finished out the year. I played defense. Mike Smith, who's the Falcons head coach right now, he was our defense coordinator, so I played for a great coach. He was a great guy. I loved playing for him, but I wanted to throw the ball. So I came home. I had no idea what I was going to do, and ended up was going to either walk on to a big school and go, you know what, I'm this good, or I was going to go to a Division III school and play. So I chose to go to Rowan. And at that time, we went to the NCAA tournament 12 years in a row. We lost in the national finals 5 times on ESPN. So I thought that was the best spot for me. So my sophomore year I transferred and actually rotated with a guy who started there the year before, brought them to the national championship game, and I knew that going in. So we rotated, and I just kept getting after it. I kept working hard, believing that I was that good. And he actually transferred out, and I stepped in as a junior. And, that year we led the nation in offense. We scored 53 points a game. We averaged 530 yards. I led the nation in yards and touchdowns, all levels. So I threw 4,000 yards. I had 47 touchdowns, which is still 7th all time. All right, but I had really good wideouts, and I had a great coaching staff. And going into my senior year, obviously started getting a lot of looks from the NFL and professional leagues. And my senior year, I had a really good year as well. And then at that point, I didn't know what I was going to do. But the point of me telling you this is not kind of the brag, but as you heard, like I told you, there was a lot of ups and a lot of downs in my career. Whether it was a knee injury, whether it wasn't playing right away, whether it was switching positions. But I kind of just stuck to it, and I knew within myself that I could be that good. And I was able to sign in 2004 with the with Jets and got released when they signed Quincy Carter. Well, the day he signed, I walked out, so that wasn't too much fun. But I was able to go down to Miami and, try to catch on there. Really going into it, again, you're told a million times you're not good enough. And like I told you, I'm not tall and I don't have the greatest arm in the world. I could throw it, but not, some of those guys are 6'5", and they could throw the ball through that wall if they wanted to. And there's a point where I was looking to sign again, and everybody know Jason Garrett, right? Cowboys head coach. Well, Jason's father, Jim Garrett, was a scout for 30 years in the NFL, 27 years. With Cowboys and the Browns, he bounced around a little bit, but he's got a house in Monmouth Beach, which is right on Ocean Avenue. It's a beautiful home. And in his backyard, like I would ride my bike down there when I was, 10, 11 years old. Drakeman would be throwing a ball back there. That's how well-respected he was. And I went to that house every single day for 6 months. I didn't miss a day. I went on Sundays, and he's a very religious man. He would go to church, and I would wait for him literally sitting on his steps when he would get home. He would change out of his church clothes, throw on some T-shirt and shorts, and we'd go in the backyard and throw. And it's funny because Miles Austin, before he got signed, was really kind of the same way. No one really was looking at him. He had a great career at Monmouth, but we threw together for 3 or 4 months religiously, and Miles got a break. At that time, Jason obviously was with the Cowboys, Coach Garrett's son, and he got signed, and now he's an All-Pro. So I really wanted to talk to you guys today about those two things. Take advantage of the opportunity. Obviously, you are by being here, one, and two, from my experience, there's a lot of ups and downs, and a million people are going to tell you you're not good enough, and a million people are going to tell you why you're not good enough. And don't listen and blow right through it. And I was able to do some neat things over my career and accomplish a lot of things. Looking back, you're happy that you made the choices you did at the times you made them. All right, and that's what I got to say. I appreciate Dave letting me speak. I remember sitting in your shoes, a couple years back and going, am I good? Am I this good? Am I better than that guy? And if you keep working hard, you never know. But you got to put yourself in that situation. All right? Thank you.